I'm going to be doing a declutter video to get us started for the new year. We're kind of trying to do a little bit more minimalist, get things out that we don't use, we can donate for somebody else to use instead of just causing clutter and collecting dust in our house. We are going to be minimalizing some things. So I'm going to start here in my closet, work through my clothes, my shoes, some other random things that I have in here, and then work on my dresser. I have one dresser of clothes that I really don't use much of at all, so I'll filter through there. And then I'm also going to clean underneath my bathroom sink. There's a bunch of stuff in there I know I don't use, and it does need a good deep cleaning, and my bathroom drawers too. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it gives you lots of cleaning motivation and you can get to decluttering your house for 2024. Welcome to my channel. Welcome here if you are new. I would love to have you subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday and cannot wait to see what 2024 brings for us here. I'm starting off in my closet. I'm going to go through a bunch of old work pants. I used to go into an office every single day and I had to be a little bit more dressed up for the office that I was in. So I had a whole bunch of work pants. I have not gone into the office for almost 3 years now. I've been working fully from home, which is so nice, so I can wear pretty much whatever I want. I do have to have nicer tops as I'm on a lot of meetings that require me to have my camera on. But for work pants, there are quite a lot in here that I haven't worn in 3 years and probably will not wear. And I also had a baby 2 years ago, so some of them are a little smaller, as when you have a baby, you know, your hips do change quite a lot. And I don't think they're ever going to go back, so I am a size bigger than I was before. We'll see, maybe working out more, that'll help, but the pants I don't really need anyways because I'm not going into an office any longer. So I'm just going to go through all those, figure out which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to get rid of. I did end up trying all the pants on, and I kept, I think, a black pair, a navy pair, and I think there was another black pair that I ended up keeping just in case I need them in the future. I won't have to go buy nice dressy pants. Now I'm going to go through my shirts. I do have my closet color coordinated. As you can see, it goes from yellow, green, blue, pinks and reds to light pink, beige, whites, grays, black, and then I have all my dresses at the end. My husband and I do share this closet, so the other shelves or racks in here are my husband's. I won't go through those, but he did go through his this weekend as well, which was really nice for us to be decluttering together. There are a bunch of tops in here I've had for a while, things I know I'm no longer going to be using that I can take out and donate to somebody that will wear them instead of having them just sit in here collecting dust and not getting used. Here is my schedule for January. I'll post it right here on the screen for you to briefly see. I know this usually goes by pretty quick, but I'll also post it in the community page so you can look at it more detailed. Please go there and leave a comment down below letting me know which video you're most excited for. Decluttering my closet is something I try to do at least twice a year, kind of when seasons are changing, that kind of thing. But it can also be one of the areas that I procrastinate on because I do like to hang on to my clothes. There is sentimental value in some of them that I do still keep, even though I know I'm never going to wear them. That kind of thing. I'm sure you all have that as well. Leave a comment down below how you feel about decluttering your clothes. I love to look up quotes and things like that, so I was looking up something about decluttering and I found this one that stood out to me. It says, "Cluttering is the physical manifestation of unmade decisions fueled by procrastination." I feel this is so true for me, especially when it comes to my clothes. I procrastinate a lot on it. My closet can end up being really messy really fast. So I am going forward, try my best to keep up with this. I have it in a good process, so it's very easy for me to declutter, but actually getting rid of some things can be difficult. Now I'm going to go through this top shelf that I have. That bag I have not used in years, and no, I won't. These two bags I am going to keep. I use them here and there, not very often. I do have like a bag that I use all the time that I keep downstairs. In this box that I just put on the floor, I have a whole bunch of scarves. They are what, like 6, 7+ years old now. Scarves used to be a huge thing, so I built up quite a collection and I just kept them all in this box. I wore them almost every single day when they were back in style. Leave a comment down below if you loved scarves too. I loved those days and hope that comes back, because putting a scarf with the outfit just really made the whole outfit for me. The next box that I'm going to go through has a bunch of my sandals in them. I find this easy to store in this box because you only use sandals here. I live in Massachusetts, maybe 5 months out of the year, if that, because we do have a lot of cold weather here. So I don't use them that often. Over the summer, obviously I wear them every single day, but then the rest of the year, it's just so much easier to store them here in this basket because I don't need to go get them. I could just bring them back out during the summer. I'm going to get rid of a few that I have not worn in a while, but the rest of them I'm going to keep for the upcoming summer. This is a shelf. I believe I got it from Target. I've had it for quite some time, and I like to keep some of my shoes on this. It's an easy way to store them and also display some that are prettier. So on the top, I always keep my tall boots. I do have a few pairs downstairs that I've been wearing quite often. And then the second shelf, I keep my shorter boots, and I do have a pair of flats. The third shelf, I have my heels, which I did end up keeping a few of them. I honestly have to say I don't know when I'll wear them or have worn them recently. I have not, but I want to keep them just in case because they're pretty basic, just beige and black. I did get rid of the first pair, which is like a cheetah print pair. I know for sure I probably won't wear those, but I'm going to hang on to the other ones for a little bit longer. And then this basket that I have is other flats that I haven't worn in a little bit but might wear, and also some sneakers. And then I keep some dressier sandals, another pair of boots, and some sneakers on this shelf as well. These shelves are very dusty, so I'm going to give them a good cleaning, get rid of all the dust, and then put the shoes all back. Now I'm going to clean out my dresser drawers. This is an IKEA dresser. My husband and I split this dresser, so the left side is all my stuff, the right side is all his stuff. He did also go through his, which is very exciting because they were in desperate need of cleaning as well as mine. So I'm starting at the bottom drawer where I keep all of my pants, and I also keep some of my pajama sets. I'm going to take everything out, go through it all, figure out what I want to keep and what I can get rid of, and then clean out all the shelves, getting all the dust and stuff out of them. I found a quote from Marie Kondo, who is an expert organizer. She has a show on Netflix and has also written a book if you're looking for something in regards to organizing. She said, "The space in which we live should be for the person we are becoming now, not for the person we were in the past." I love this and find it so motivating and inspirational, especially when decluttering. I fold all of my clothes that go in these drawers in the style that Marie Kondo teaches, which is like a file folder style, so that you can see everything that's in the drawer as soon as you open it. I love this. I think it keeps everything all nice and organized, and it's very easy to figure out what you want to pull out of here when you're getting dressed in the morning, or if like you're packing for vacation or anything. I could just open these drawers and easily pull out exactly what I'm looking for. This bottom drawer holds a lot. It's pretty big, so I can kind of double stack them as well, which I did do with some of the pajamas. I am able to do this because I know where I have things and where I'll pull from in order to get all of these out. I hope that as you're watching this, you're getting a lot of cleaning, organization, motivation to help you in these areas of organizing your home as well. The second drawer is where I put all of my sweaters. I have a lot of sweaters and this drawer gets full very fast, and sweaters are pretty bulky as well, so if I don't keep up with folding them correctly, then this drawer almost explodes. So it is in desperate need of a reorganizing and cleaning. I'm going to do the same thing, clean it all out, get all the dust out of here, and then refold it in the file folder system so that everything fits and I can close the drawer properly and also find what I need when I'm looking for them. This also makes cleaning and putting away laundry so much easier because I have the spot missing from where I pulled it out, and when I go to put my clothes away, it's just sitting there waiting and I can put it in so much easier. This is so much better and it makes me so excited to get dressed. I feel like I'm shopping in my own wardrobe. After I declutter, it feels like my clothes have been refreshed and new and I'm excited to wear them. Do you feel like that when you're decluttering and organizing? Once you organize the space and then you go back, do you feel excited about the things that you have, or are you still stressed out about it? I feel like if you are still stressed out about it, maybe you have a little bit too much, and if you have too much, then you have room to give away. I love decluttering and knowing that I can donate and give back to some people that may be in need or searching for something, because going to thrift stores and things like that is fun as well. Leave a comment down below about your take on decluttering. I love to hear everyone else's perspective. In these top two drawers, they're smaller, so I put these little dividers that I got from IKEA. This is an IKEA drawer, so they fit perfectly in here, and this helps me to keep the clothes even more organized since these drawers are a little bit more small. In this drawer, I keep all of my t-shirts and like camisoles, tank tops, that kind of thing. I really don't wear these very often at all. I'm not really like a t-shirt wearer. Usually like in the summer I'll wear some, but I do have some cuter short sleeve or tank tops that I keep in my closet that I wear more often than I wear these. So this drawer I really don't touch that much at all, but I am going to hang on to it because sometimes I'll wear them and I just hate to get rid of them and then want them or need them eventually. The last drawer holds all of my workout clothes. So this has long leggings. I have like 3/4 leggings in here, shorts, and some t-shirts and tank tops. I keep them all in here. It's an easy place for me to go and grab an outfit to go work out in. I really don't have that much workout clothes, which is fine. I try my best to work out at least 4 days a week. I need to get a little better on that as I've been a little lax with myself. So hopefully in 2024, I can get back into a really good schedule. I used to be very regimented in it. I had like a whole schedule of what I would do throughout the week and all that. So I need to get back into that. Now moving into my bathroom, I'm going to declutter underneath my sink. Here I keep a lot of hair products, lotions, my makeup is under here. I've got some nail polish down here, all kinds of things. I have to go through, get rid of some things and clean under here as well. I use most of this stuff pretty much every single day, at least weekly, so I keep up with it pretty well, so it doesn't take me very long to clean this cabinet. I do have some things I definitely think I could go back and filter out, but as always, there's some things you just think you should hold on to because you never know if you're going to need them. But looking back, I feel like there's a lot more that I probably could have gotten rid of, so I may go back and do that as well. Just declutter and free myself from like the weight that all this stuff holds over you, even if you really don't realize it, but it kind of does. So all these bins and cabinets I've gotten from either Marshall's or Target if you're looking for things like this. I'm going to clean out this top drawer. This holds all my stuff that I use every single day: toothbrush, floss, deodorant, hair things like that. So I know pretty much where everything is. It's not the most beautifully organized drawer ever. I definitely could get some more trays and things like that to make it a little bit more organized, but we'll get there, one thing at a time, one step at a time, and everything falls into place. The bottom drawer here holds my hair tools. I have a curling iron, a straightener, my hair dryer, and one of those drying brushes. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I get pretty lazy and don't always roll up all the cords, which causes a huge mess, or at least it makes it look decluttered because the cords are just all tangled in there. So I'm gonna quickly get these all situated so that it looks much better. I do have my travel case underneath here that I just keep underneath, and a few other little things that I keep in here. So I'll take all those out and clean it down. The middle drawer is my husband's. It has all of his stuff. He knows where it all is, and I will leave him to it. And also the other cabinet is also my husband's, so he will take care of all of that. Now I'm just going to vacuum out my closet, and then I will be done with my decluttering of basically my bedroom for today. I do have some more areas like these green bins and that white bin I do desperately need to go through, but I didn't have enough time during this day to do that, or the energy. There's so much stuff in there that I need to go through. Honestly, there's things from like high school that I need to go through from there. So we'll get there. But for now, let's move on to making dinner. Tonight's dinner, I will have the recipe in the description box below that I used as inspiration for this dinner. I had a butternut squash that needed to be used, and I just went into Pinterest, looked up a recipe with butternut squash, and found this one, and it was absolutely delicious. It was nothing I made before, but if you have like a vegetable or ingredients that you need to use up, just go into Pinterest, put in whatever it is that you have that you need to use with the recipe. So I just put butternut squash recipe, came up with a whole bunch of options, and then I looked through and figured out what other ingredients the recipe called for that I had in my own house already that I could use to create this recipe and be able to use the butternut squash. So this is a pasta with butternut squash, kale, and called for sausage. I had kielbasa, which is a smoked sausage. I've heard from a few people recently that not everybody in every area calls kielbasa that, and some people have never even heard of that, but it's just like a smoked sausage. So I find that kind of funny that we have different terms for foods that you just see as normal, and other people are like, what? I've never heard of that. What is that? So I cut up the butternut squash. I'm just putting olive oil, salt, and pepper, and I'm going to stick it in the oven. I believe it was 400 degrees, and it cooked for about 30 minutes. I did half the time, took it out, and mixed it up so that it would all cook evenly. This is my son Luca. He's almost 2. He has gotten very good at climbing, so he likes to be here up on the island chair while I get everything prepped and cooked, and he loves books. He found this magazine, so he just flipped through it over and over and had a good time. He was talking to me about all kinds of things. I can't make out exactly what he's saying clearly yet, but we will get there. I'm very excited to actually be able to understand what he's saying, but I thought it was cute that he was here while I was cooking. Next, I'm going to cut up the sausage. I'm just going to cut it up into bite-sized pieces so that it cooks quickly and is also easier to eat. I'm adding olive oil to the pan and I'm going to cook up the sausage. I added rosemary, oregano, and basil to the sausage. The recipe called for like a twig of rosemary, but I didn't have any, so I just used the dried. After the sausage was cooked, I ended up having a scallion on hand, so I cut that up and added it. We didn't have any garlic, so I am gonna add some garlic powder to this so that we still have the flavor. But for this recipe, like I said, I'm just using stuff in my house that I already had on hand. I think this is a pretty fun way to cook and helps you to use up ingredients that you may have purchased or had leftovers of that you just need to use up so you don't waste it. Now I'm mixing the scallion and kielbasa all together and going to let that cook a little bit, and then I'm going to add some chicken stock. The recipe called for wine, but we didn't have any on hand. I meant vegetable stock is what I added. I did have some vegetable stock on hand, so I used that instead. And then once that cooked for a little bit, I am going to add in some kale. I try to always keep kale and spinach on hand, especially this time of year. It's a great source of vitamins and nutrients, and to get some leafy greens is so important to our diets, especially in the winter. We use kale and spinach in smoothies a lot too, so we do go through it really quickly. I put water on and am boiling some pasta. Now I'm going to add the butternut squash to the sausage and kale mixture. This dish came out so good. I honestly could have just eaten the sausage, kale, and butternut mixture by itself without the pasta, but having a 2-year-old adding pasta to anything is an easy way for him to enjoy what we're eating as well. So I did add it, but if you are gluten-free or want to omit it, I highly recommend doing that because it was absolutely delicious, and look at how pretty it was. So it was a great meal, and I'm so happy that we made it. And I also had a lot of leftovers, which was nice, so I had it for lunch the next day, and I have to say it was even better the next day. When I did have it for leftovers, I added a little bit more oil, and we also did top it with Parmesan cheese, which makes it really delicious too. The recipe will be in the description box if you want to give it a try or have something to go off of to kind of follow to make a recipe from what you already have in your kitchen. I hope you felt like you were just hanging out with a friend today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Tuesday.